Hello there, my beautiful friends. Welcome to the next installment in our self-care series, where I'm diving into a journey I've unintentionally neglected for over a decade. One where my external self is as nourished and vibrant as my inner spirit. This summer, I've decided to realign my wellness practices, blending outer beauty rituals with inner healing tools like meditation, mindfulness, and journaling to create a truly holistic experience. As part of this journey, I started digging deeper into self-care and came across something unexpected. Witches. Yes, witches. Two books stood out to me, both authored by self-identified witches. That immediately sparked my curiosity. I purchased the Witch's Book of Self-Care by Erin Murphy Hiscock, and to my surprise, it wasn't what I expected. Intrigued and full of questions, I reached out to the author. And while I wasn't able to connect with her, the universe responded in its own magical way. In comes Emily Morrison, a psychotherapist, teacher, writer, priestess, and yes, a practicing witch. Our conversation opened a door I hadn't even realized I was standing in front of. She shared the true history of witchcraft, the roots of Wicca, and how practices once centered around nature, healing, and feminine wisdom were demonized, and now how modern witches are reclaiming their narrative. If you missed that incredible two-part conversation, go back and check out Season 3, Episode 7 and 8. Trust me, you'll be forever changed, just as I was. But folks, the story, it doesn't stop there. Emily introduced me to Tenae Stewart, the enchanting author of our featured book this month, The Modern Witch's Guide to Magical, with a K, Self-Care. Tenae is a practicing cottage witch and self-love empowerment coach who weaves ancient rituals into everyday practices. We instantly connected, and I knew she had to be a guest on the show. Before our interview airs, I want to give you a sneak peek into this incredible book, The Modern Witch's Guide to Magical Self-Care, a book that truly transforms. Tenae opens the book with a bold yet necessary question. What does witchcraft have to do with self-care? It's the same question I had, but the answer? It cracks something open within me. She gently walks us through what self-care really is. Not just pampering and bubble baths, although those have their place, but honoring our emotional, spiritual, and energetic needs with intention and reverence. Then she defines what it means to be a modern witch. Tenae shares the modern witch is someone who knows she has the power to create her own reality. A woman filled with the wisdom of the goddess, the guidance of a high priestess, and the intuition of her own soul. Reading those words, something inside me clicked. I may not label myself a witch, but I deeply resonated with this energy, this feminine force that too often gets suppressed by society's expectations. Tenae's words gave voice to something that's always lived inside me and maybe inside of you too. This book encourages you to take spiritual inventory of your life. Through powerful reflection questions, Tenae invites you to assess your emotional well-being, mental and physical health, your daily lifestyle and spiritual beliefs, and even your personal astrology. You then learn how to interpret your natal chart to better understand your self-care needs, how your sun, moon, and rising signs can shape your rituals and rhythms. One of the most beautiful aspects of this book is that Tenae doesn't prescribe a one-size-fits-all plan. Instead, she offers frameworks, suggestions, and inspirations so you can build your own self-care rituals that are authentically aligned with who you are. Some of what you'll discover includes morning and evening rituals that center you, movement and yoga practices for energy flow, aromatherapy and spell work to clear your space, social media detoxing. Yes, this is one that I need. Moon magic and astrology, infused self-reflection, and connecting with nature as a sacred form of devotion. Her writing, it feels like your wise older sister, intuitive, supportive, and deeply empowering. I found myself nodding, jotting notes, and pausing often just to sit with the insight. If you ever felt a gentle tug toward the mystical or questioned whether your spiritual practices could be more aligned with your current season of life, this book is your invitation. Whether or not you identify with the word witch, there's wisdom here for every woman ready to reclaim her power. In 2 weeks, I'll be sitting down with Tenae herself to talk astrology, ritual, intuition, and how embracing the magic within can help you live with more clarity, purpose, and joy. So, grab your copy of The Modern Witch's Guide to Magical Self-Care. Details are in the description. And if you've been hesitant, like I once was, I challenge you to listen with an open heart. Set aside the labels, the fears, the stereotypes, and allow your spirit to explore. Because at the end of the day, truth, it doesn't live in fear. It lives in understanding. Please visit www.kinkyknotscafe.com for episode replays and to learn more about our Proactive is the Way community. Until the next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and as always, stay proactive, my friends.